Yo, what is going on, guys? Hacho322 here, and today, fans and coaches of the ASL, I have a little update video of sorts for you guys, just because there's been a lot going on with the ASL YouTube channel, whether it be schedule changing, people changing, whether it be roles changing. I really just want to go ahead and address them all formally in one video. I've like semi-addressed them in different videos, but I just want to get this out there for you guys. But yeah, so as you can see on your screen, it's just a little visual to look out. You can tab out if you want. It's just gonna be like a couple minutes just talking about stuff like this. But those are just topic of discussion, just so I see it in front of me and I don't forget anything. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into this. So as you can see, first on the list we have the reformed schedule. So the schedule is a little bit differently. So I'm going to read it off. On Mondays, we will be having Pick'em Crew. I will tell you who's hosting which in a minute when we get to the role changes. But on Mondays, Pick'em Crew. On Tuesday is Transactions. And past week 10, it'll be Playoff Implications. On Wednesday, we have Weekly Recap. On Thursday, we will have the Season 1 Weekly Recap. On Friday, we will have nothing. So Friday will be the void day. On Saturday, we will have the Fantasy League. And on Sunday, we will have Power Rankings. So a little bit of changes there. We've had it swapped for like 2 weeks now, but we swapped Fantasy, or not Fantasy. Well, yes, Fantasy, but later. We swapped Pick'em Crew and Transactions just to give Demaster more time. He's not in here anymore. We'll go over that soon. But yeah, so basically we swapped those two. Both weekly recaps have stayed the same. And then we went ahead and we initially swapped Power Rankings and Fantasy League. And then we moved just to make it nicer because we originally swapped it to Friday because we wanted to make it so coaches could get the input and react to it a little bit better. But we moved it to Sunday just to give people, since it is a collaborative video, it is a little bit tougher to go ahead and record it. So just to give them the most time to do so, we have that. So yeah, you guys can rewatch the video if you guys want to know what time or what days those are. So there it is. And in terms of personnel changes that we've had, you guys have probably noticed this, but the Master dropped out and Gumby filled in for him. He was filling in for Pick'em Crew. And this is going to lead me into my next thing. So, starting out the year, or starting out the season, we had myself on both weekly recaps. We had Malone on Fantasy, Mylan and Matt on PR, and then Demaster/Gumby on Pick'em Crew. So that's how it was. And we're switching it up a little bit just because we found that Mylan and Matt could not ever find a time to record. Because with them being in two separate continents, it's a little bit difficult to record. So it's vastly different time zones. So I figured let's put Gumby in the PR since Gumby and Mylan are both in European time. And we'll put Matt in the Pick'em Crew. So that's what's going on now. We have Matt running the Pick'em Crew, and we'll have Gumby and Mylan uploading the PR. It just made it a lot easier because they're in... I'm pretty sure they're in the same time zone, or they're like an hour or two off. And you see me and Susie recording Transactions all the time. Me and him are an hour or two off. It makes things a lot easier if you guys are on relatively same times. So hopefully that'll fix the issue with PR. On that note, PR for week 3 is not going to happen. For week 4, it's going to be a little bit late. So just wait. It'll be up eventually. So yeah. Those are the role changes coming. As far as anything else, there hasn't really been anything. And going into the last part, this is not about the YouTube team, but we had a coaching change in the ASL. Rocker actually dropped out, and Shadow will be taking his place. You guys have probably seen Shadow a little bit. He was in ASL Season 2 for a couple games. He's been in multiple off seasons, so yeah, he will be taking over Rocker's team. He gets a couple extra transactions, and that'll be in the transactions video for week 6 that me and Susie put out. So yeah, just a couple of updates there for you guys, and hopefully with all these changes, the idea of the changes is to make it so it's easier for scheduling to happen, which will ultimately make it so videos aren't as late. I know videos have been a little bit late as of late. So hopefully we'll get that fixed. I mean, we're working on getting it fixed 100%. This video is basically explaining how we're getting it fixed. And hopefully it reflects in weeks to come. But yeah, thank you all for watching this ASL Season 4 YouTube team update, along with a little bit of an update around the league with the coaching change. But yeah, this was just a formal way to show you guys what's happening around the league. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.